The Cat of Ywerderdam. Through moonlit night with crescent and cloud, while whirled in darkness and icy wind, with a thinness of air and a breeze from beyond, with a cackle and smirk from underworld spawn, in darkness does lurk the Cat of Ywerderdam. The city of Ywerderdam, with closed gates and closed windows, and despite the happy glow of autumn trees and the bounty of the harvest, does in silence sit, broken only by the tramp footbeat of patrol through puddled streets, and raucous music accompanied by cooking smells, both drifting down from a gaudy hill perched above the city, mice and hawks. And though he has not yet earned his name, the Cat of Ywerderdam, with gleaming eyes staring at the banner-decked mound, sits with outrage in his heart. And into that sombre world the cat does lightly step, silence where laughter should ring, kindness and warmth gone, crushed by a tyrant king who did not respect the old ways. No, the cat's joy was gone, replaced instead by a desire for mischief and revenge for the theft of joy from him and his kin. This was his time to dance, the harvest, his time to run rampant with playful pranks, and of joys denied to him and his kin. If his people had had their cheer seized by unworthy hands, then he would make his own joy. And so, from rooftop to rooftop, the cat bounded hillward, drawn to sounds and smells, drawn to where festive spirit dwells behind closed gates and closed windows, where the ignoble king sits and nobility fawns, in fire-glow warmth, with kindness only shown to those inside, bounties plundered and stuffed into greedy mouths, stolen from those who had sweated for it, and who had been denied the pleasures of their efforts. And across the city a symphony of a thousand unseen cats, each bounding from rooftop to rooftop, roused the citizens from quiet activity to intrigued curiosity. The cat, having achieved the hilltop estate, through darkened window-pane glared. Inside, beneath gaudy, garish banners and pennants, wine flowed freely, poured by a swarm of servants who served mounds of meat to privileged fingers. A band of snooty bards enjoyed the attention of tawdry patrons. Dogs, fed on scraps, ate better than the people of the city beneath this palace, and all of them gathered around a pretentious, contemptuous banquet table, nobles gorging themselves on pastries and caviar, enjoying entitlements unearned. And so, an unseen smirk and sneer, as thin finger pushes window open, a cutting curse so smoothly spoken that the wine turns sour as it pours, and tripping servants whose food is strewn, and strings on minstrel mandolins snap, and the bloodhounds howl out of tune, and the banquet table falls to scrap, and suddenly, spread by unseen candle spilled, flames gorge themselves on banner and pennon alike, and above the bedlam below one voice is heard cackling joyfully. Above the city a crown of flame erupts from the haughty hilltop, and catches the eye of the common people. Down the lane comes a stream of scattering gentlemen and ladies, once dressed in their finest, now reduced to smoke-choked rags. And from behind windows, now cracked open, his people smiled quiet smiles of mirth and delight, and laughed unheard laughs at the sight of their despot king's hardship. And while the unworthy crowd flees the chaos, untouched, unbothered, and heedless of flame, the cat clambers down to leave a message and a warning, scrawled on ashen wall beneath charred banners. In a script more elegant than a king's, the cat writes, "My people should have enjoyed the fruits of their labors. The king should have respected the old ways. Some of you should be better neighbors. From 1 year hence I'll be counting the days until the next harvest, when I will dance again." Across the city a cascade of 1,000 now-seen cats, away from the burning manor leap, each bounding from rooftop to rooftop and gleefully giggling, roused the citizens from intrigued curiosity to justified delight. Though the festivities were disrupted, the message was read, and the king scoffed at such a feeble attempt to put off his festival. So blind was the king to the offence he had given. A year? Ha! A year to prepare against such feeble tactics. No spirit shall deny its betters what they have rightfully earned. In a year we shall be ready to turn away this simple imp, and show him what respect means. And so, in the sky to the east, over harvest-empty fields, above the still rising smoke, reflected in small dishes of cream set out for a passing stray cat, a crescent moon grin rose.